Because I think normies have a really hard time um con contextualizing in their head like what it looks like, because it looks absolutely wild. And they will also try to gaslight you too. They'll be like, "Oh, this isn't actually happening. We're just a bunch of shitlords and we find it funny." Okay. All right, Mr. TDD. I would love to hear your POV because he goes through his entire history. My POV. My POV is that I've been canceled multiple times, more times than I can count. Um, when the lolly thing began, I was the target of spicy chat for a good while. And basically I was crashing out every day, and I was embarrassing myself pretty hard. All right? And um I was completely new to the space, and I was completely unprepared. I was essentially a locale for spicy chat at the time. But now I have successfully been raped, and now me crashing out almost never happens anymore. Okay, at this point, I'm very well emotionally regulated now. But at the time, at the time it was wild. At the time, it was like every day they were coming into my chat to like fucking smack talk me and goad me and bait me into saying stupid shit. So it would happen all the fucking time. But like the first like the first few months of that happening was pretty nuts. Okay. Kuihman has an entire video series on me. I'm pretty, and I'm not afraid to say it, just mean because like a good number of Foodshops watchers has already seen it at this point because it's so popular actually. But it's called the Foodshops, whatever the fuck, right? But it's documenting my locale time, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was like an absolute fucking locale for Spicy Chat, and Kuihman was documenting that. And basically, if you guys don't know, Kuihman basically got his career off of that. The whole reason why Kuihman is as big as he is now is because he went from like 30 concurrent viewers all the way up to 170 concurrent viewers, I think, around that time, and that basically lifted him off. So I'm afraid I created a monster. I'm sorry. Um but now, time has passed, and well, things have happened. All right. Um Kind of sucks he started covering D after he decided to stop giving clout to small content creators. But doesn't that show you guys how genuine I am? He no longer gives clout to smaller content creators. He doesn't do that anymore. Doesn't that goes to show you like that I'm not really expecting anything out of this? That I'm just simply doing this because I actually believe in the things I'm saying? Yeah. So, no. I think you were strengthened by the cancellation though. You time skipped. I kind of did. I fucking I mailed from Act 2 to Act 3, okay? There we go. Apparently, I was unsubscribed from the channel by YouTube, so I had to resubscribe to the channel. I mean, you're only unsubscribed if you click the unsubscribe button, okay? Because you still benefit from covering the big D favorably since pretty much no one does. That's true. That's true. That is true. Yeah. I recognize that there is a niche here. And I do recognize it. Did you hear about the Ethan Klein lawsuit? I hear news tidbits about it, but right now I'm just not really actively covering it. But I'm still covering like the war against the lefties and whatnot, since I know that you're interested in that. A little bit too fixated on that, but it is what it is. Um, hmm. Is the Kuihman stuff in defending you? Oh, I don't think I don't even know if that's entirely true. I'm pretty sure you watched me before that. No? The judge granted them the subpoena to subpoena Reddit and Discord mod space. Cool. Cool, Leo. What is this? What is this? Okay, someone just made a meme. I actually tried appealing to spicy chat for a while. I did. I actually did make content appealing to spicy chat for a little bit. I had Kuihman even rated me like 2 times, I think. But I stopped. I don't think I want that community in my community. Okay, picture of Wick. Hated by DGG, didn't become an anti-fan. Didn't switch up political convictions for clout after Destiny's scandal. Doesn't wear kid gloves for tankies. Doesn't wear kid gloves for MAGA. Doesn't cry about Ming rhetoric towards MAGA. Be Foodshops. Pick unrelated. Based. Based glaze. Based glaze. Based glaze. Thank you. Okay. Good meme. You should spread that around. Okay? Spread some pro Foodshops rhetoric around, okay? Again, apparently, the white beard man kind of looks like it. You're right. What's your history of JStlk? I've always hated him from day one. That is my history with him. That's it. That's all. That's as far as it goes. That's it. That's literally it. That's it. I just hated him from day one. Day one JStlk hater. Okay, and this was before he was like exposed. You know. The moment I heard about the Tomten thing, sure, I hated on tomfoolery as well. I was covering Tomtent. Okay, for those of you guys that remember, I was covering Tomtent. But I also criticized JStlk at the same time because JStlk said that tomfoolery was a sex pest, even though he couldn't produce sex pest evidence at the time. Okay? So he was making accusations in order to put Tom down, so then his YouTube could rise above tomfooleries because they were covering the same kind of drama slop content from DGG, right? So he was direct competition. But JStlk used a slimy tactic, okay, to accuse Tom of being a sex pest, even though he had no evidence at all whatsoever, and still no evidence, okay? Actually, no, I think you can say there's evidence now. But like at the time, he couldn't produce anything, right? But yeah. I didn't know until yesterday that he has more chat messages in DGG than any other chatter. It's always the ones that are the X's, okay? It's always the X, okay? Always the ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriends, okay? I do occasionally watch tomfoolery. You're free to watch whoever the fuck you like, mate. Yeah. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Yeah. For sure. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just like thinking back. Dude, I like to reminisce. Sorry, guys. I do enjoy reminiscing about like the journey I've taken and what trajectory I'm on and strategizing and shit. I do enjoy thinking about that, okay? I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's get to it. Let's talk about JStlk. All right. So, I think the last time we left off, JStlk was in the middle of crashing out. It's entertaining just mainly because whenever JStlk crashes out about this shit, he's just completely gone mad. All right, he's just completely lost it. All right, from Voshian ideology. Yeah, I actually went from watching Destiny to watching Vosh, and I disliked Destiny for a little bit. I think I disliked Destiny in different segments of my life. You know, I went like, oh, I'm anti-Destiny now. I'm anti-Destiny now. I'm anti-Destiny. I always go back to watching Destiny anyway, so it's like, okay. What? Yeah. You think I've always been a pro DGG person, or do you think I've been an anti-fan at times? Hmm. It takes a former anti-fan to recognize how other anti-fans operate, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. The Vosh? Yeah. A fucking Vosh anti-DGG person, yeah. I was like that for a time. During my college years. What made you an anti-fan of DGG? It was because Vosh was talking smack about Destiny, and I believed him. That's why. Game recognizes game. True. I think you're going into a positive way. People like to ignore you, but feels like they cannot ignore you anymore, which is positive. I think it's also because of the sheer amount of videos that I make. Like, I'm gonna tell you, no one else in this space, or even in commentary space, or anywhere, uploads as many videos as I do. Period. Period. Okay? I upload the most videos. I have the most consistent upload schedule. Period. Okay? No one beats me on this. Period. I'm a grinder. Okay? I grind it. You can make it without being in an orbit of a larger content creator. You can. But you have to grind. You have to grind harder than you ever grinded. It's hard work, but it's honest work, okay? In Team Destiny since I discovered it? Well, because older people like Destiny. Like, what do you think is the average? What do you think is, like, the average fucking age of Hassan? Like, the oldest has to be mid-20s or late 20s, right? I prefer older viewers, actually. I actually do unironically prefer older viewers, yes. Less Zoomers, because Zoomers are hella volatile. You know, one day they're your biggest fan, and the next day they're your biggest anti-fan. I'm sorry, it's just a reality that older people are more emotionally regulated, okay? And number two, true, all right, older people have money. All right, older people have money. Yeah. Also, another thing, I've had a bridge with Dev this entire time. He's always, thank you, Dev. He's always defended me, okay? Always. Even though, like, he couldn't beat the allegations for me or anything, but he's always defended me in public. But I just want to say that in terms of, sorry, when I say Dev, it's Sure Fat Taku, okay? Apparently I got news the other day that Dev was actually really rooting for me hard. Rooting for me hard in DGG chat, okay? He didn't even let me know about it. He didn't even tell me, hey, Foodshops, by the way, I'm rooting for you in DGG chat, haha. No, he just did it all by his own fucking accord.
A martini, shaken, not stirred.
Use this to buy Fen, please.
Thank you so much, Sick. I appreciate the $2. I will not do that, but thank you. Yeah, I always appreciate people who do that of their own accord without looking for attention from me or anything. You know? Like that's always something. Listen, I don't like almost all of Dev's videos, actually. I think they're all mid, okay? But I've been honest and open about this for years at this point to him. And he's never burned bridge with me. I don't think I ever want to lie to him about it, you know? Like I want to be honest as possible to him about like his worldview and how he creates like anti-fan content. Not anti-fan content. Sorry, fuck. Like anti-woke content. He makes anti-woke content. Yeah, I've always been like you know how I'm incredibly harsh towards Asmongold and all of these other bit like Nuxtaku and shit. Asmongold, I actually got I got Asmongold's attention before, and he made a video on me because he was covering Revsei's Desu making a video on me, right? So first of all, fuck these people, all right? Second, being canceled 50 times and then canceled again by fucking Asmongold's audience of all things, all right? Um, but you can naturally feel why I dislike both sides, right? But Dev, yeah. So I still criticize Dev's anti-wokeness a lot. I do. I absolutely do that. Um, I think it's necessary. I think it's important. And he's willing to take my opinions more than just some random viewers. You got mentioned? He made a whole video on me. That is more than 1 million views. I'm not joking. And it was a bad faith simulacrum that Rev says Desu made of me, since he's incredibly bad faith and so is Asmongold, right? Trust me, it's happened. In fact, I can show you that the video exists. Hold on, give me a second. You're probably wondering, man, how did you land on the radar of these people? Well, fuck these people. I watched the video, it wasn't very good. Yeah, because it's a total fucking bad faith slander. This is a slander. It's a fucking slandering video. That's what it is. Like if you watch my original coverage of Asmongold, you'll know that none of it matches up to anything that Rev says Desu or Asmongold says here. Asmongold is a loser, and then Asmongold is like, who the fuck is this? 5 months ago, by the way, 1.4 million views. See, I told you guys. But yeah, there you go. There's the proof. And at the time, whatever, beefing with the anti-woke crowd. JStlk crashed so hard yesterday, his chat was even mocking him. He took the day off. Okay, I have to watch that one.
Just a drink. A martini, shaken, not stirred.
10 for the Fen Fund.
Thank you so much, Mazer. W Mazer. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate the support. Also, I really like your profile picture too. I have to get watched, sure. Oh, first fresh. Oh God, don't put all that extra stress on yourself. It's not worth the time. You should start making videos if you hate him. Why not? Oh. Wow. I believe we've tarried enough, okay? It's too much fun chatting with you guys, I think is the problem. You guys are too addicting to talk to. All right. Before, when the chat was just like I remember, haha, Kuihman. But before, when there was just like one active person in my chat, I still chatted with them. All right. I still talked with them. But now with this many viewers, it's
Just a
even more
drink. A
addicting.
martini, shaken, not stirred.
20 Australian dollars for the Fae and Fund.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Masaki, for the 20 Australian. I know, it's just $5, but I still appreciate it, okay? Thank you so much. All right, that's very kind. I mean, you got almost 100 viewers only by chatting? That good or no? It's extremely good. I was still chatting with chat at 8 viewers. 10 viewers only. 5 or 10 viewers. 5 or 10 viewers. Very discouraging stuff, but I still do it. 10 viewers simultaneously, and it was just one person talking with me back and forth. Okay? I am blessed. Okay, I'm truly blessed. Yeah. As a guy center right, I think you're all right, no matter how many times you call us Nazis or racist. I bashed both sides. All right, you know I'm fair. Hit the like, guys. True. Get me in. I mean, didn't Hutch discover me through the algorithm? Isn't that a reason for hitting like, guys? Isn't that a reason for hitting like when Hutch discovered me in the algorithm? I'm just saying. Yeah. I discovered the algorithm. Yeah, he was searching for himself. You know what? I think that might be true. Okay. Also 100, not 94, close enough. Okay, 94, close enough. Okay. Also join my Discord server. Again, we have an active Discord server, so you guys should do that. Honestly, yeah. I found food randomly. A lot of people find me randomly, but also through mentions as well. Foods, I'll never offer you this. Living with a streamer is extremely high risk, low reward. Thank you, I guess. Okay. Sorry, I'm in this group chat. It's silly. I was told specifically not to join your server or interact, so that's why I'm here. See, dude, okay, here's the thing that pisses me off, okay? Why, dude, giving other viewers ultimatums like that, like, or like, not ultimatums, but like cringe, like, it's gay. I think it's just gay, okay? Because the thing is that, like, I know that some people say, oh, don't interact with people from this X community or Y community, okay? Do you know what I tell you guys? You know what I tell you guys? You can interact with whomever you fucking like, okay? Go out there, do whatever, okay? I'm not here to fucking like I'm not here to police who you watch and who you can't watch. It's retarded, right? Um but like Tron, thank you so much for the
Just a drink.
1562.
A martini, shaken, not stirred.
I have disposable income.
Thank you so much, Tron. Thank you. Thank you for that message as well. 1562 is a very specific number. Is that like the specific allocated amount you put aside for me or something? I don't know. But thank you. I appreciate that, okay? Okay. Um, yeah. How old is your streaming career? Like 2 years already? Yeah. Foodshops would never accept this offer because she hates me. Hence someone said, I don't hate you at all. I don't have the energy to hate random ass people. I don't have the energy anymore. I have to focus on so many other things. You think I have the energy to hate you? Sorry, I'm just reading from somewhere else. I got tired of the 999 donos. I like the specific number, I guess. How does you have 1 million views? Well, I mean, it's veteranship. Yeah. Veteran status, okay? You start out early, you kind of have a head start when you have almost no competition around that time. Well, you have competition, and it's still tough competition. But I'm just saying, it's just Did you take breaks on content creation? Yeah, one time. One hiatus. That's right. And it was for a few months, I think. And during that time, I got incredibly depressed. Immensely so. Before I started carrying mail. And then my depression was cured. Because I was like, oh, wow, I'm carrying mail. I'm socializing. I'm getting the fuck out of my comfort zone. I'm having a great time, okay? And then I got fired. I hit someone else's car with my fucking mail truck. Hey, listen. It was a USPS van, all right? I opened the door and it scraped like another person's car door, and then it was essentially a hit and run, kind of, just mainly because I didn't tell the office until I got back, so they didn't have a chance to take any pictures. So it was more of an issue of, well, you didn't report it at the time, so that's not really good precedence on like an indication of how you'll do in the future. So bye. And I'm like, okay. Didn't even leave a note. I was like, should I call them right now in the moment? But then one of my supervisors was a fucking asshole, so I was like, I didn't want to call you until I get back. Should have left someone else's mail to frame them. Oh no. I'll tell you what I did today. I got an air fryer, man. What I had tonight coming out of the air fryer was amazing, good, crunchy and crispy fish fillet and shoestring French fries. Damn! Dude, I'm jealous. That sounds great. Thanks for sharing. Um, I also try to be as active as possible in my own server as well. For those of you guys who are regulars in my server, I'm sure you guys can also see that. Dude, I'm trying my hardest, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I do be grinding, okay? I do be grinding content creation. I do be trying my hardest on God, okay? Participating in the community, talking with you guys, begging for donations, covering shit that people actually want to see, right? Oh fuck. It's a whole thing, okay? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get some water real quick, okay? Food is sending, like, even on Discord, Food is sending voice messages. She sounds like an Asian wine mom. Well, because it's not like the mic makes my voice crisp, okay? And there's a voice filter on my computer. Well, I mean, I sound exactly the same still, but it just filters out the lip smacking and it filters out the saliva churning in my mouth that everyone has, you know? But when I leave voice messages on Discord, it's you can hear it all. You can hear all the lip smacking and the fucking saliva churning that's going on in my mouth, okay? But on here, yeah, it's a crisp mic. It's a professional mic. And it's a professional audio interface. Digital interface, okay? Yeah, that's right. I am an audio engineer. Okay, no, I'm kidding. Okay. Um Yoge? Oh yeah, Yoge watches me. Big fan. I mean, like, the thing, dude. Also, guys, represent our server, okay? If you have the chance to, why not take on the server tag? You know? Why not take on the server tag? Take on the food shop server tag, guys. So then when you go into other servers, everyone can see you're from the food shops community. Yeah. I don't want that smoke. Honestly, fair enough. Okay. But for those of you guys who, yeah. Oh, right. Okay. So I'm gonna rewind a little bit, begin watching, get some water, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Okay. I started late, so maybe we'll end late. So you guys will get plenty of content because I love you guys. Um, and also because you guys donate a lot of money at the beginning, so obviously I gotta cater to you guys. Because I enjoy catering to you guys, but you know. All right, hold on. All right, be right back.